Oh yeah, we're live. And we're gonna jump into Asheron's call. I feel like my camera looks a little washed out. I don't know if it was like this yesterday or not. What if I turn the gamma up? Or saturation? This brightness kind of makes it look even more washed out. Anyway, I guess we'll go with the washed out look for now. Yeah, we're back on Asheron's call. It's been a while. I don't rightly know what I want to do. Also, I still don't have Verindy tools installed. That's very loud. So yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to think about. Also the dog acting up. Yay! I don't really know where to find iron golems. So let's just check the internet real quickly. There are none in the Dire Lands, so that's good to know. Looks like you could just find them around sort of central Osteth fairly easily, so I think that's kind of the area we'll stick to. Eat stay topple. Also, my burden is pretty high, so I should figure that out. Echo! Stop it! LFGAC, yes! Where do I want to go? Not there. You know what, let's go, let's go to Arwick first. So I can get my stipend. And I really need to figure out. I will not sing the song, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment. I don't have Verindy tools. You know it though, thank you. This will take about a minute of my time. This is everybody's favorite part, right? At least the buff wind-up isn't what it used to be. That is true. For some spells. Yeah, these ones. The item magic stuff. A little slow. Good old item enchantment. Sweet. Fizzle? Well, that's not bad. That was my first fizzle. Now I only have 90% burden. Like, I really gotta figure out my equipment situation. I have way too much shit. Oh, wait. I can't remember which bag it was. There we go. Oh, I must be in peace mode. Hey! Hey! Now here's the thing. I'm just gonna run around aimlessly. You've been around forever, and I thought your name was Void Monkey forever until I slowed down and read it properly. You know, I've got that before in other games. I've definitely gotten that before playing other games. But that's the first time with Asheron's Call I've heard that. Yeah, it is. It has been a while, hasn't it? Since I made my triumphant return to Dareth. It's funny because I was going to hunt down somebody I used to know from the game who I have a feeling they're on Final Fantasy XIV, which I also play, but it's on a server that's just very inconvenient for me. Dareth always drags you back. That is true. It never fails. Oh, random houses? I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for this way, to be honest. I mean, I may as well kill these shadows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot. So I changed my keyboard. I got a smaller, much smaller keyboard with quieter keys. Because I don't like to hear the keys clacking when I play back my streams. To the point that I actually got a much quieter keyboard. But it's like a business keyboard, so it doesn't have all the keys that it used to have, or that my old one had. What's that? Who dat? Is that a Tusker? A Tumorok? No, it's a Drudge. They're cousins, whatever. Playing AC with a loud-ass keyboard almost seems right in a way. That is actually a very good point. The other thing is there's too many signs of life in my streaming space. Like, I got a plant growing there. What the hell? I should be in a closet or basement somewhere. Natural light coming through the window. What's wrong with me? I mean, I really shouldn't be wasting my time, but I just... Hello, Whittlelot! Oh, nice, Thargost on both on both platforms. That's right, guys. If you can actually watch my stream on both platforms, on both YouTube and Twitch, you don't have to, but if you do, I make more ad revenue that way. If you don't want to, it's not a big deal. Sir Winalot, you and me going on 5 years. This is true. The content grind is going pretty good. Yeah, I realized, Thargost, that you are Tom C, because the software I'm using shows your avatar, or shows your profile pic, so I put 2 and 2 together. And yes, it is a lot of work. I'm trying to do it full time. Like, I quit my job to focus on this, but it's not the only thing I'm doing. I do have another revenue stream. Oh damn, my backpack's full. My main backpack. And I feel like I want to get rid of some of the bullshit I have. I just don't know what I should. Getting 3 to 5 videos a week, not even close. I would like to. Oh, Ulthoi drone task. I didn't even know I had an Ulthoi drone task. More power to you, if you can. If you can, my dude. I've heard that's what it takes. Yeah, I think it depends. I mean, I know a lot of people who do 1 a week, but I think it depends what kind of content you're doing. And I think at the end of the day, as long as if you're able to upload on like some sort of predictable schedule, that's probably the best. My video editing process is not fast enough to get that many videos out, unfortunately. The hardest thing for me is the recording. The editing takes time, but it's like you can do it whenever you want, right? Or whenever you are sitting at the computer. Like the recording, I have to have sort of the way I do it. I'll write a script. I've gone over this so many times. The way I kind of do it is I'll write a script, then I read it out and record it. Usually I get it mostly in a single take. But if it's a really long script, I'll split it up so that Butter doesn't have to sit in silence while I record. Also, if the dog's acting up, it's a little hard to record. Echo! Chill out. Oh, indeed. Also, good to see you back, Stove. Playing a different Blast from the Past today. Stove, out of curiosity, I know there's a few people like me who played both PSO and Asheron's Call. I'm curious if you did. Because to me, they kind of seem like natural partners in a way. Even though they're not that similar, they're just, I don't know, there are some similarities. I've never heard of Asheron's Call in my life, to tell you the truth. Yeah, also doesn't surprise me. So this is, it was one of the first MMOs. It was the main competitor of EverQuest. And if you ask EverQuest people, they'll say, who? Also, AC2 was a bit of a flop, but it was most likely killed by WoW. It was way ahead of its time back in 1999. Yeah, I know. Like, it saddens me that there aren't more MMOs that kind of follow some of the ideas they came up with in this. Oh. The dog is distracting me. Sup? Hello, sea turtle. Most early MMOs were ahead of their time, to be honest. Yeah. See, they've kind of, most MMOs kind of departed from the, we're going to have a really novel and complete game experience with an interesting IP, to, we just want to find ways to get people to spend money. We're going to introduce gotchas. Aesthetic items. Echo. Why are you freaking out so much? But a lot of the, a lot of what makes PSO interesting for me is also also fairly active in this game. This stream has been brought to you by dogs. I'm even wearing the dog t-shirt, so I guess it's a very apt situation. Also, you may notice I still don't have Verindy tools reinstalled. Here, let's go to Shoyan's. My dog Bandit is very interested in your squeaker. I heard WoW just went to a one-button spell / attack sequence. Honestly, I don't know much about WoW's gameplay at all, because I never played it. Being a fan of this game. I, like, refused to play it. Which is the right answer. Here, we'll just buy a random number of gems. Can't remember which bag my gems are in. We'll just throw them around. There we go. They were in my backpack. Boom, 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 boom. Trade notes. Classic is hugely popular, sucking a lot of nostalgia players back in. Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, there's going to be a point where it's been out long enough that you won't even be able to call it classic anymore, right? Like, how long till classic is no longer classic? You know what? I have an idea. If I can remember how to do it. Let's do... what are they called again? Oh man, the light. The light! I'm gonna close the blinds. I didn't realize that was happening. Oh. Okay. What are the things I want? They are called... Oh my god. Every time I play AC, I forget everything, basically. Augments, that's what. Augments. Cerbellus, is that the one I have to do? Oh, do I have a fire weapon? For the eaters. See, I remember some things. And this is so annoying without... Yeah, I know, you dropped your toy. This is so annoying without the... Oh, they're also weak to slash. Slash and pierce, okay. Just hold on a sec. Let me find a couple weapons. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Doing this without Verndy tools is going to be a pain in the ass. But we're going to do it. Cerbellus obtained insatiable eater jaw from one of 4 eaters that dropped the jaw at the bottom of insatiable vault near Eastwatch. Okay, so we'll start with that. Eastwatch is over there, right? Yes. Okay, we're making progress. Insatiable vault. Oh, wait. There's a number missing. I think it's 9. I'll just double check. Yes, it is. Urgh. Okay. Chrono Trigger gate vibes. Actually, that's a really good point that I never thought of. I wonder if they, if the Asheron's Coldeve were inspired by Chrono Trigger. I always just see the connection to Stargate. Like, it's kind of like Fantasy Stargate. Okay, he's leaving me alone, which is good. But let me check real quick if there are iron golems here. No. Not according to the map, anyway. Oh boy. Get out of here. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. Already going the wrong way. I'm thinking of the, another quest. I can't remember the, Oh, something about the Fian. She is so angry. Why won't you guys play with me? Well, she's not angry. She's just perturbed. Stop looking at your screen. Hey, coffee. How's it going? I have a coffee, and it's got my dog's mug on it. Pretty much going the wrong way. Dog mug, indeed. I thought I had to go around. I'm just gonna keep going. It's not a big deal if I take a little bit longer to get there. Oh, primeval skeleton? That's one I can kill. I'll even kill it with a sword, which is very weird. There we go. Ooh. One day when Warner Brothers finally sells the IP and all the characters and items are restored, AC kills off. WoW classic. Yeah, you know the sad thing is I don't think Warner Brothers is ever going to sell it. And I don't think it really has anything to do with whether they want it or not. I just... I don't think anybody will be willing to spend what WB would want. So they'll probably just not take any money at all. Which is really stupid, in my opinion. But, that being said, I see, like, why let's say you are both a fan of the game and you have the means to buy the game. It might just be easier to make a clone that's different enough that you don't get cease and desisted. Sometimes they get by the ban blocker. Sorry, I gotta remove this comment. If anybody's gonna spend money on anything on my stream, they better buy one of my t-shirts. Oh, or mugs. Actually, this mug is not available yet, but it will be. The t-shirt I'm wearing is currently available, but I did add some more stream relevant stuff, because the stuff I had on my store doesn't really have anything to do with the stream at all. I still have a long way to run. Oh man, I just thought maybe I should have checked if I have enough magic comps. Okay, I have a lot of tapers. I should be able to get through buffing if I have to. Like, I don't know, what if you made a spiritual successor to Asheron's Call and it took place on Isbar? And you just changed the names of everything, but you can sort of make it work lore-wise by saying, like, tongue-in-cheek, it's a different language, right? Because I know in-game lore, all the Asparians speak Rillian. But what if you say, oh, this is Alluvian, but in the Alluvian tongue, it's actually, I don't know. You just pronounce it different. It could be anything. It could be Bumblegoop. I already ran past the vault. It's probably that spot up ahead with all the eaters standing in front of it. Yep. Okay. So if I go in there, am I going to instantly die? That is something I would like to know. Let's check my buffs. Leroy! Exactly. You get it. Gonna run up the side here. Why am I going so slow? Whew. Okay. So, Rushk corpse right there. Here, hold on. Surface. Also the surface. And an insatiable eater. So it's been a while since I've done this. So hopefully I don't mess up and have a big bunch of regrets immediately. I already do. Shit. Ugh. Where's my healing kits? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Ah, fuck. This is really bad. Ah, damn it. I was too slow. This is why I need Verendi tools. I can just use Portal Recall, right? Okay, let's think about this. First things first, I'll rebuff. Is that the town and desert where you pass the evil bunny's lair en route? No, it's you're thinking of Ion Bakar, right? It is. That was Calabar. I really need Verendi tools. I'm just gonna keep dying, probably. What? Come on. Ugh. There we go. Yay, item enchantment. Okay, what's the gem that, like, teleports me instantly? I can't remember what it is. So that's... I want to go down. I want to go down, get my loot, teleport out instantly. Is it Facility Hub? Is that the one? Played AC right up until AC2. Too bad AC2 failed. Thanks, Microsoft. Yeah. Ooh, Darktide. Nice. Classic. I was one of those Soul Claim players who occasionally played Darktide. Okay, that's good enough. I have 12 mana left. Oh, I have a mana potion, actually. Nope, that's not it. Oh, was this it? Yes! Aphis Lessel Portal Gem. That's the one. Which is right there. Okay. Maybe I can get out of this intact. Started on DT day 1. Great memories of being naked at the Lifestone in Kara. Thanks, blood! Yeah, I found a very interesting blog about Darktide a while back. And it dated from before Blood started to basically when they took over the server. Okay, where's my corpse? Not there. I don't see it anywhere. How do I slow walk? Like that? Okay. That went south really quick. Come on. Ugh. Come on. AC was one of my first platforms that proved you could be friends without meeting IRL. Up until then, and even a while after, a friend on the internet wasn't real. Yeah, I totally understand that. AC definitely one of the first games like that for me, but not actually the first. Oh wait, I still have to portal. Do I have anything I can wear? It's not gonna, like, to protect my chest. Hey, Jello, how's it going? Okay, let's try something a little different. See if I can make it across. Yes! Good to see you, Jello. Whew. Okay. There's my body. How do I strafe? There we go. Met up with a few and had some questionable times. Yeah, Twitch is my main way of meeting up with people IRL. Met a lot of people since I started streaming on Twitch. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. I'm trying to kite you ever so softly. Okay, it worked. Ah! Come on, stay alive. Stay alive. Like the song. Nice. We did it. Whew. I will survive. On a server where everyone is red killable, it has been the only game that left factions and politics to the players. The massive amount of PKs necessitated the formation of anti-PKs. The way things evolved on that server were just so interesting. Like, I really look fondly to that time period. Like, people have written studies on this shit. My brother just meets people the same way. I guess he's made several friends in southern Alberta through Twitch. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I live in British Columbia, so I've met a few people in Vancouver. Let's see. I have a friend in Seattle who comes here occasionally from Twitch. He and his partner both stream. Then I had a friend from Twitch he started in the Philippines, then he moved to Vancouver, so sometimes I'll meet him. Then one of my streamer buddies also lives in Van. Yeah, there's a lot of streamers in Vancouver. But I live in Victoria now, so not as active, but fucking awesome place to live. Not a lot to do here, though. But main reason I came here is for the amazing natural beauty and unfettered access to natural beauty. Ooh. Nice. Mostly because not many females played video games, but once you found one, she used it to her advantage, like that chicken WoW who offered sex for an in-game mount. Yeah. Yeah, even I struggled through this game like everybody, and then I made an alt that was female. And even, like, I got snatched up in a monarchy right away. I got all this free shit, and I even specifically said I wasn't female. I'm like, I just decided to make a female tune. Now, I can't remember how far down I have to go. First GF scam, and it caused a server-wide bloodbath like Helen of Troy. The graphics are so outdated. They really are. But that's part of the charm, too. Hey! Enchanter's Crystal... Prodigal Creature Enchantment Mastery. Good find. I mean, I think I just keep going lower, right? Oh, this is not going to be very good. I'm going to have so much trouble at the bottom. Believe it or not, back then, males rarely made female characters. It was different back then. We wanted to be the hero in the game. Nowadays, they pick female characters because you are staring at it for hundreds of hours. Yeah. I mean, for me, it depends. Like, I'll say usually most anime games I would pick a female character because I feel like the male characters look like children. But pretty much every other game, I mean, there's a few exceptions like Monster Hunter, for example, where I'll play male. But otherwise, if it's a Western RPG, I almost always pick male. And the physics are better. The physics are indeed better. Heck. But yeah, if I'm playing an anime game, it's almost always going to be a female main. If I have a choice. Just because the male characters look like children, that's why. And I don't want to play as a child. It's as simple as that. Off and on, depending on perks, like playing a female character in Fallout New Vegas is always a good time. Yeah, that's fair with Bethesda games. Or, well, I guess that's Obsidian. But I get it with some narrative games where you get unique dialogue. Nice Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the betting man, will you? Ooh. That's a decent acid weapon. Yeah, generally, like, I have sort of a penchant of trying to make my character look like me. Or penchant for, I should say, not penchant of. Ooh. Garundum Arm. We love finding those. Let's just quickly heal some. We'll heal magically. What's going on? Why can't I equip that? Don't I have a... Yeah. Oh, whoops. Just kidding. No, I have a healing. There we go. You had kids naming themselves Uber Death Killer 69. Took a while to realize it's better to have a silly name and dominate than elite name and be horrible. Some silly names become legend. There was a dude that got away with Fast Turd for years on Dark Tide. Nice. You could get away with a lot on the early interweb. Yeah, I miss some of it. I miss, not all of it. Oh, come on. I think this one's... Oh, they're both going to come for me. I thought one would come and the other one... Oh, that's what she said. Oh, all three of them. Well, at least they were in a lineup. True, I had some sus names on Diablo 2 for ages before they finally got deleted. My name on AC... I mean, I can't remember any of my alt's names, but my main was Sumo Stratusfire. on Soul Claim. And I did have a Darktide character that was Sumo something, but I can't remember. Oh, shit. Heal. I was Sativa of Black Rose Nobile. Referencing, are you referencing like Sativa Strain? Or is it just a coincidence? On Leaf Call, I was Spliff of Nicholas too. Yeah, I think I remember you, or I might have seen you post on Reddit or something. My OG mange was Hostess Twinkie on Leaf Call. But I remember because I had to do a second take because I knew somebody who went by the name of Spiff on a different game. Not Spliff, but Spiff. Which is why I remember. Oh my god, this is bugging out! Come on! Ugh. So annoying. I had to fucking abandon the quest. Also, my healing kit situation is not great. Fearless. That's not as good as treated. Oh, I do have a bunch of treated. Wow, I knew a Spiffy in WoW. I think it's popular due to Space Bounce Spiff. Oh yeah, maybe. The one I'm going to mention a game that if anybody knows what it is, I will be very impressed. And also, I'll give you an E high five. Actually, I'll do a shot. If anybody not even knows the game, but if anybody played the game. But the game was called Realms of Chaos. And it was, if you know what a mud is, it was basically a mud. Multi-user dungeon. And it was a little bit different from most multi-user dungeons because it was a standalone game, and most of them used like Windows Network or something. This is that game in most contexts, yeah. So, multi-user dungeons, I'm going to do a shot anyways. They were on, there was this Windows service, but I can't remember what it's called. It was like a peer-to-peer networks service. Yeah, it was text-based, but it was a little bit different than other MUDs because it did have a graphical element, but it was all like JPEGs. It was kind of like Shadowgate, but multiplayer. Not GURPS. Like it was a standalone. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was based off of D&D 2nd edition. I played anything and everything Apogee when I was a kid. It used fast. I don't know any of that. What does that mean? I'm sorry. I may be an aging nerd, but I don't know everything. Ugh, I gotta do this all over again. How much time do I have left on my buffs? Okay, quite a bit. Okay. Okay. Here, I have an idea. Oh. Sweet. Oh, fuck. That almost went south. Free long distance hacker. I have the Beholder and Civilization were the first games installed on my 386. Used to BBS a lot and Freak. I actually played this game on a 486. I think it was a 486. And it was rough. I spent like, first of all, the monitors for 486s fucking sucked. Pardon my French. They were really bad, and it took me like over a year to figure out how to turn the brightness up in game because it was so hard for me to see. And it literally took me that long to fucking figure it out. Even with the brightness, like those computer monitors had the dial that you turn the brightness up on. I maxed that out, and then I maxed the Windows brightness, and it still wasn't bright enough. Like, it was so dark, I would try to introduce friends to this game, and they'd be looking at my computer monitor, and I'd just be like, what, you can't see? What do you mean you can't see? But also, I think I was kind of, in a way, the target market for this game because they wanted a game that could compete with WoW that didn't need a standalone graphics card, and that was me. I had a 486 graphics card. I think I had a 486 DX25 at the time of AC. I got it at Business Depot on financing, and it cost me $5,000. Jesus. Mine was definitely not a $5,000 computer. Damn, so your computer took 50 months to pay off? Wild times, eh? The first GeForce cart that connected to a TV tuner card, and I could watch TV on my computer. Oh, that's cool. I do remember I had some friends that had GeForce on this game. So here's another if you know it, I'll take a shot. I came to this game with a group of friends from another game called Rage of Mages. And I played Rage of Mages 1 and 2 for a long time. I kind of saw them as the last games I would ever play at the time, until everybody stopped playing them. But I would say those were probably the first games where I realized I could make friends on the internet. And actually, if we're talking about Rage of Mages, I went to Realms of Chaos with a different group of friends from Rage of Mages before AC came out. And then I went back to it because I actually quit Realms of Chaos when I started playing AC. And then eventually I was like, man, I really miss those people in Realms of Chaos. And it was such a shitty game in a lot of ways. But Like many games, like many online games, it's all about the people you meet. You know, sometimes you meet absolute golden stars of human beings. Other times you meet total degens, but you still make friends. Oh shit. AC consumed me whole. I played nothing else except I tried Meridian 59, but it was in German and I didn't speak it or read. Yeah, I think we might have talked about Meridian 59 before. Either it was you or somebody else. Like, I definitely brought it up before. Because I didn't even know it existed till fairly recently, like probably a couple of years ago. AC in the new Half-Life mod, Counter-Strike. Yes, that is the only version of Counter-Strike I've ever played. I used to get the cheapest shotgun and snipe people. The cheapest shotgun was so freaking OP. I can't remember what it was called, but you could practically snipe people with that shotgun. 1.5, baby. Bunny hop heaven. Like, I remember some of the people... I remember having LAN parties. That's what we call them. I was at a technical center playing with a bunch of other nerds. And they would be saving to get the more expensive sniper rifles, and I just always get the cheapest shotgun. And then they're at the end of the tunnel trying to snipe me, and I'm standing at the other end, and I just fire the shotgun and kill them in 2 hits. Like, literally the definition of spray and pray, except with a shotgun. Like, one pellet hits you in the head and it kills you. And I do remember that the cheapest shotgun had more... it had more pellets than the next tier up. It's funny the things you remember, eh? But I wish I could play FPSs still, but I can't. I don't know. It's hard to play a game with trash talk. I used to be able to do it, and now I can't. Like, when people are trash talking in AC, usually I just ignore it. I know KT will probably jump in now and be like, "Oh, you should just do it and say I said it." I can't do competitive FPSs either. Yeah, and it sucks because I actually really like Overwatch, but I just can't bring myself to play it anymore. Funny enough, he was a member of Acid, rendered useless. Keanu Reeves was dating his aunt pre-Bill and Ted. Oh, that's interesting. Brought my entire computer on a bus to a friend in Toronto for a LAN party or LAN weekend, and it was a lot. The monitors were all CRT. That's amazing. I love, like, LAN parties are something people will never understand again. Except if I ever have a business that's like doing fairly well, I'll just once in a while throw an after hours event and be like, It's a LAN party. Halo LAN party. I've thought about this a lot. And well, actually, I was pretty close to implementing them at a couple different former jobs, but it's always tough. Like, I've had spaces where the owners would let me do that, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to go back to work when I'm done. I don't know what use you'd have for a greasy concrete carpenter, but I'd work for you for that reason alone. Yeah, I mean, it might be possible. I'm thinking of buying my grandparents' old business and converting it into a brewery. But the only issue is it's in New Brunswick, so while we played, his little brother was on 3D Studios making a huge spaceship. 3 years later, I saw it again in the opening sequence of Babylon 5. Oh, that's really cool. I sort of have a feeling like I'm going the wrong way. But I'll find out eventually. I mean, is this good experience at least? Am I getting decent experience? Was that 300,000? Is that what I saw? I'm just going to look at the website really quickly. And hopefully I don't die while I'm looking away. Oh, 500,000. Not bad. I mean, still gonna take a while to level up, but not awful. Oh, geez. Heal! Heal! There we go. I hate these guys. Seriously. Let's go down again. Oh, fuck. This has got to be the right way, because there's a lot of enemies, so... Ugly little buggers, these guys. Fun fact, these guys were... I think these guys were the runners-up for a Design Your Own Monster contest in this game. Which is pretty interesting. I like that the AC devs used to do stuff like that. Ooh! Like, this was a game they really cared about the community. They kind of remind me of one of the enemies in Code 95. I can totally see that. I'm not sure which enemy you're referring to, but this totally has a Doom enemy design. Definitely feels like it. It's Death the Doom baddie. Come on. Ah, Jesus. There's a red dude that just has 2 limbs and attacks with its mouth, I'm sure of it. Where's the other one? Buddy just noted the non-Tolkien bestiary. Hell yeah. Yeah, so one of the things, Stove, that's really neat about this game is when all the other fantasy games were using elves and goblins, the devs for this game just made all their own fantasy species that all come from different planets. Hence the Stargate, fantasy Stargate. They just arrived on this planet using portals. And I'm pretty sure the story behind these guys in game is that they were genetically modified by another race, and they learned to eat that race's brains. So sometimes you'll see that other race shambling around like zombies because their brains have been eaten. It's the Pinky Demon in Doom 95. Or like there's straight up 4 races that in this game that come from a planet or a moon orbiting a gas giant, I guess. It's like I see your. I'd like to see a brain-eaten zombie progenitor race. They are the. Do you know what they are? Do you want me to spoil it, or do you want to figure it out on your own? I can tell you what they are. Come on. Come on. You might know already. But if you don't, I can wait. All right. I'll show you. I'll show you in a bit. If I get to the end of this dungeon, like, I probably should have asked for help. I don't know how I'm going to do the last room. Okay. I'm a little worried about when I get to the last room. You better tell me. They're the Fian. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I have a feeling I'm not. Oh, but maybe these Roosh corpses are a hint. You're on the right path. I'm just going to assume they are. Point one out. I will point one out. I'll go see them. I'll go see them when I get out of this dungeon. Okay, how's my experience going, by the way? It's slow, but at least I'm making experience. Okay, there's 2 paths. Or 3 paths. Let me see. I don't see a map. Go right. Okay, right is down. Oh. Just follow the quest marker, bro. What do you mean? What is your melee at? It doesn't increasing skill speed up swing timer. I remember OG being a naked machine gun with his guitar. I'm not sure if it does. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm using finesse. And my melee D is 453. Well, that's with buffs. Ooh, actually, that's still fairly affordable to raise. Strength, but it's not. All my buffs are ending. Damn, I never really boosted stamina. There we go. That should help a little bit. But I just consumed a lot of XP doing that. Time to rebuff. Why is this dungeon so hard? Yeah, I'll take a little bit. Mana. I need more mana. No one could catch him. He had like 400 run cap at the time. Yeah, I do remember spec melee D and run. I do remember that. I still love the sound effects in this game, especially the portal. The portal's the best. The magic. Although, to people who I never played the game, it's ear-piercing. To me, it's just super memorable. Yay, we're done item magic. Fizzle gave me stress. It's nightmare fuel. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm digging it despite not even knowing of this game's existence until you mentioned it yesterday. Yeah, it's like I said, this game, to me, this game goes hand in hand with PSO. Even though there's not really that many similarities. It's just, I don't know, something about them feels similar. I guess the loot grind, the old school graphics. Oh my god, did I make it? I think I made it. I'm at the end. I'm not very happy about this, actually. I don't think I'm going to survive. There are a lot of enemies on the map. Is the strafing shot while casting war magic still a thing? It worked because all the shots were aimed. And not hit scanned. Yes, it is still a thing. It is still a thing. Okay, don't die. Dear me, don't die. Heal. Hit. Okay, he dead. Heal. Oh my god, that's not one of them. Okay, heal. Heal. Jesus Christ. This is so stressful. Just looking at my stamina. Oh my god, why did I expose my back? Ugh. The tracking. I hate it. Oh, nice. Ooh. Come on, heal. Heal. My god. This is not going well. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oof. Heal. Heal. Oh no. Oh, fuck. I just realized what I did wrong there. That's annoying. Fuck me. This game is so hard. Now I gotta get all the way back there. How the hell did I solo this? Like, I've soloed this multiple times. Maybe this isn't the actual dungeon I did by myself. I don't know. I strictly recall doing an AUG mission or quest solo. Well, the most AC thing is... The most AC thing I can think of is soloing a corpse run for hours. Probably lose all my gear while I'm at it. That's what AC is all about, right? Oh, come on. Urgh. Gotta get that jump ability. Gotta boost my jump. Are death gems still a thing? They are, but for some reason I just decide I'm not gonna have one. Oh fuck. Ugh. Dude. Dude. Dude, you're gonna kill me. I can't even heal. Ugh. It's so annoying. Hello, cakes. Welcome. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to portal recall first. Also, maybe I should just, like... May the 4th be with you! Is it May the 4th? Oh, I fucking missed it. Well, I guess I didn't miss it, because it's still technically May the 4th. I'm just gonna buy a shitty armor set. Are you the blacksmith? Yep. Okay. I mean, hopefully it keeps me alive. Upper legs, lower legs. Where's the arms? Upper arms. There we go. You don't have enough money? Well, what if I... How much does it cost? Not a lot. Yay, awful armor. Healing in this game was stressful too. No mail. Just find a bush and drop everything and relog on different character. There were some characters who stalked loggers and ganked their stuff. Man, one time somebody accused me of doing that. I just like randomly walked into a building in Nanto and I was like, oh, there's a decent ring here. And then this guy logged in and started screaming at me. I was like, whoa, calm down here. I'll give it back. I didn't know it was yours. And he just fucking wouldn't believe me, even though I gave it back. I'm like, man, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Well, Well, that kind of makes things a little more complicated. Is there an easier way I can do this? Like, I need backup armor. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. That was my last Apis gem. So it's going to be a little bit more tricky. Oh, somebody's jumping in. Boom, 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 boom. Just follow them. They're probably going that way. They're probably going the right way. I mean, they must be because they're just running through. Hey-oh! There we go. We were all kids who got stuffed in lockers during the day and had to let off steam and AC. Oh, fuck off. Ugh. Ugh. So annoying. Have to buff everything again. Here, let's start by trying to find my corpse. Your vitae low. I think it's 7 or it's 8. Oh, come on, man. Leave me alone! Oh, I didn't make it. Takes 5% each time, yep. Well, I tell you guys what, I'm just gonna get the corpses close to the door, and I'm giving up. Because this is kind of annoying. Might be lowering stats. Yeah, it is for sure. Ugh. Okay, get these. Wait, where's the other body? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yay, I did it! Okay. Okay. Now what? I guess we can go to Eastwatch. I'll rebuff. Or oh, actually, I know. Forgot about Eastwatch. We'll go to Baishi. I'm gonna have to run back to the portal. Is the other sad part. But we'll see if I can find some better armor in Baishi. I'll go to the Oldway Caves. Which should be fairly easy because I know there's a lot of bots there. Whew. So luckily I was never the kind of nerd who got stuffed in a locker. But it probably was a possibility. Let's go. Yay, item enchantment. The item enchantment part is so slow. That was usually the motivation. Because only geeks and nerds played. It was rare that a popular jock would play, and if they would play, and if they did, they told no one. Yep. It wasn't at all cool to be a nerd. I was born in the wrong era. Yeah. I definitely relate to that. But luckily, things have changed now. But also, high school sucks anyways. Echo! Matron Hive East. The dog is back. Butter and the dog are back. Had a similar conversation with my boss recently, actually, how it used to be cool to be a bully, and nerdy stuff was frowned upon. Yeah. Now it's like full-on opposite. My first computer was an Atom, and all it did was word processing and a spirograph program with a turtle. Oh, whoops, this way. Now it's Starship Troopers. Oh, come on. Ugh, even this cave. Come on! Jesus. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, I know I do have one stamina file. Oh, I have 4 actually. Let's heal. I don't remember the machine specifically, but my first computing experience was on Windows 3.1. 34 now for perspective. Yeah, I remember when I was in elementary school, for instance, all the computers were Apple at the time. And kind of crazy, but people actually gamed on Apple computers. Times changed a lot. Although I did have briefly a... ooh, that's a massive improvement. Still awful, but... it'll keep me going for a little longer. Okay. I remember the early Apple machines and then the iMacs. Yeah, and then in high school, my school's computer lab had one iMac, and then the rest were all Windows. Google Robo BBS. I will check it out. My first taste of the internet, as it is now, was a BBS they created that was point and click called Robo BBS. The rest were all text. Renegade was what I used to make BBSs. Yeah, I mean, when I started internet, BBS was already on the way out. Oh shit. Now let's run back across here. I don't trust those guys over there. RoboBard. Everyone fought over the iMac, I'm sure. Oh yeah, for sure. It was mainly reserved for media classes, so if you were taking, ooh, that's an improvement. If you were taking some kind of media class, it was definitely, shit. Where's all the bots? Usually this place is packed with bots. Oh, there's one. Let him do all the work. He's always here. Really wish I took advantage of the free telnet. Oh yeah, those... that was the MUDs that weren't Realms of Chaos, were telnet applications. Ooh. Just heal, Jesus. I hate how many times I have to fucking do it. It's like you have to time it with the animation, or it'll skip the command. Oh no. Stay off of my back. Well, my vitae is gradually going away. The Mac where the hard disk was in the monitor. Yeah, luckily your computer room had a PC and I skipped Blast Play and Deluxe Paint. Had a pick of the Pharaoh, dang. Okay, I gotta check a few of these, see if any of them have better armor. That's an improvement. Okay, why couldn't I equip this? Can't be wielded. Well, for some reason I can't. But here, let's just use these real quickly. I'll consume that and use it. Okay. We'll follow the bot. I don't even know if he's a bot. I just assume he is. Oh, is that the one I killed earlier? Whew. We used deluxe music, saved to disk, and then inserted disk into a synth. We used it for our production of Jesus Christ Superstore. It was ultra high tech at the time. That's pretty cool. We'll back up a bit. You know what, let's get another mana kit ready, or healing kit rather. Just gonna keep picking them up. Oh, Echo, stop crying. Chill out. Well, quite an adventure on AC today. Doing adventures, indeed. Be a kid now, though. And to be here when the tech of 2050 is achieved, what I would... Well, hopefully we figure out real VR by then. We will def get holodecks 100%. Yeah, I mean, it seems like we're already close to something similar. Like, they do those... They can do, like, hologram concerts, for example. Okay, let me I just have a feeling everything's gonna respawn with me in the middle. At some point. That is also a very AC mood. Oh, whoops. Use the wrong spell. There we go. Come on. Go! Let's go! Gotta do this quickly before everything respawns. Ooh, nice crit. I should probably keep my eyes open for better bludgeoning weapons, too. Like, I kind of feel like these have passed their best by date. Man, so many treated kids here. Well, something's respawning. What the hell? They respawned in the wall? Okay. I'll take it. This looks like Halo. Kinda, yeah. I can see that. Or a barrier around US that reacts with projections using magnetic repulsion to stimulate touch. Our tech is as bad as it will ever be, so knowing it is exponential seems viable eventually. Yeah. Okay. Anybody who's interested in future societies, what they look like with tech, I really recommend reading books by what's his name? Something Suarez. I always say Luis Suarez, but it's not Luis. Something. Daniel? Daniel Suarez? It's only 2 years before Halo. Yep, it is. Demon, Freedom TM, Delta V, Mass, Critical Mass, all really good books that imagine future societies. I think in very realistic ways. Near future societies at that. Ooh. I'm trying to VR chat hard as fuck. I have never done VR chat, but it has interested me. If you look at 1950s version of the year 2000, it's way off. I think the same would be true if we imagine 2100. Yeah, but people, they imagine advancements usually in the wrong things, and then the things that do come are like ahead of time. Like, everybody says how, like, the communicators in Star Trek were less advanced than cell phones, for example. But meanwhile, they had, like, technology to exceed the speed of light. Because they want all the... In science fiction, they want all the glorious. They want all the glorious technology. Not any of the mundane technology that makes life much more interesting. Or easy, rather than interesting. Echo, come on. I couldn't imagine self-driving cars, but they made them fly. Yeah, and if you think about it, self-driving cars almost have to come before flying cars. Because if everybody was flying around, like, air traffic control would be impossible. It would be very difficult. I mean, we can't even get it right all the time now. Oh no, the matron. I didn't want to kite that many, but I think we got this. Two uses left. Oh nice, I just randomly healed. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure the matron is the weakest of them all. Gonna wanna randomly heal time to time, exactly. Is this gonna be 2 hits? Oh, maybe 3. Boss is legitimately the easiest enemy in the cave. Are Pyreal weapons out-tiered now? Yeah, I think they are. I'm not too up with what's good and not anymore. Pretty far out of it, to be honest. I'm way behind the times. That's good enough, I guess. Oh shit. Where'd that portal go? I guess that's why they don't want you to use portals in caves. Let's just use a lifestone. Perfect Pyreal Guitar, I remember getting. I remember having Pyreal armor. It was very green. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should do another corpse run. Even though all my loot is still back there. Get your amuli. Well, the thing is, I have a feeling my corpse will still be there next time I play. Maybe not. I have lost corpses, or I have abandoned corpses and come back to them weeks later before and they were still there. Thanks to the way dungeons are instanced. Although that's a fairly trafficked dungeon, I believe. Well, good experience, no level. I think I might have to call it. Yeah, it's 8:30 here. I think, yeah, I think I might call it. I'll figure out the loot situation another time. I think it started with a perfect bird orb, maybe. That sounds familiar, but I mean, it's a long time ago, too, so I don't remember. Thanks for the nostalgia, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys joining, following along with the stream. It's always nice. I will, well, I'm going to end the stream. So I guess we'll end things on YouTube first, and I'll find somebody to raid on Twitch. And yeah, I might hop on later tonight, playing something with Butter, either Baldur's Gate or Monster Hunter. We'll see what it is. But anyway, bye guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. And let's try to find somebody to raid. I'm gonna check my stream teams real quick.